All right, just leaving the pre-shelter. I made my confessions. Just me and Scout stayed here last night, and today is going to be a hell of a day. It's the last real big climb. Starts off with 300 or 400 feet to the top of the Priest. I think the mountain's called the Priest. Past a place called the Ledges, which is supposed to have great views. Then a very steep 3,000 foot decline, followed immediately by a 3,000 foot climb. And once I'm done that, there's a shelter. I'm going to stop and evaluate if I'm too tired to go for the day or if I want to keep pushing. I'll probably keep pushing because it's going to be early. There used to be free shuttles and trail hitches to Devil's Backbone Brewery, which is like another mile past that, and they used to have free tenting, but the comments on Gut Hooks make it look like they may not do that anymore, so I'll just have to figure that out. Hopefully I'll be able to get a cell service and give them a call, and if they do, I might go there and just tent there, and tomorrow go into Waynesboro. But getting started, and I'm going to start this climb just from the shelter, and we'll see how the day goes, like always. All right. So the pre-shelter is very buggy, very close to water, but whenever a shelter's close to water, you get a lot of bugs. But it wasn't too bad once we started a fire. So we had that. And I finished my fuel can. So I've been carrying two because I wanted to see how long it really had left after I thought it was close to running out. And it lasted about 6 days of just normal use. So I'd say now I know that if it sounds like it's getting close, I probably safely have 4 days, because, you know, getting close is not an exact science of measurement. So that was a good experiment, and I'm glad I can dump the extra can because they weigh, 4 or 5 ounces. That probably doesn't sound like much, but it all adds up. So yeah, just two little things I thought I'd mention. So I'm going down the Priest. It's a steep descent, rocky, and this is like the 3rd or 4th time we switched back over this rock slide here. Like, who designed this thing? Like, oh, didn't break your ankles? Try again. And it gets worse up here. Let's stop filming when I go over this part, but this is just crazy. I hope there's not too many more of these, or I probably will break an ankle, knock on wood. Another suspension bridge here. This one's long and skinny. Ooh, and it's a wobbly one. You see it shaking? Look at that. The river's beautiful though. Look out to the middle. Look at it. And I may go down on that rock if I can find a way down there and dip my feet. But we'll see. All right. Holy crap. I think I'm at the top, or at least within spitting distance of it. This was the Three Ridges climb, and it is by far the hardest climb that I've had to do. It was rocky, steep, it's hot as hell out. I mean, I'm sweating buckets. Man, I can't wait for a little downhill. I might sit for a bit too. I've already sat twice on the way up, it's that bad. But like I said, spitting distance of the top, 2 miles from a shelter, and it sounds like I can go to the brewery and tent for free. I just got to find my own ride, so hitchhike or something like that for 5 miles. So anyway, man, I'm glad to see this sign, because I'm pretty sure, like I said, it means I'm near the top. And I don't even know if you can see anything because this camera is covered in sweat. It's a good thing it's waterproof. All right. Oh man, so I'm almost to a shelter. It's only 14 miles from where I started, and it's before 3. But I'm definitely going to stop there and eat and lay down for a good hour, because I'm just so beat right now, and it's really affecting my mood. I'm feeling the Virginia blues for, I guess, the second time if you include Mount Rogers. You know, it's really just been tough hiking today, even though it hasn't been far. And like I say, my mood's just down. So hopefully once I eat and get some water and rest, I'll feel better, and maybe I can push on a few more miles to make it a shorter day into Waynesboro. But if not, even though I've been trying to push and go bigger, I might zero in Waynesboro, even though I zeroed not too many days ago, 4 days ago, just to get the rest and to hopefully help my mood improve. Of course, it's also possible that I'll just wake up tomorrow and I'll feel better, and I'll be ready to charge ahead. So anyway, just a quick update on a rough day that we've had. All right, so I've been napping here since about 3, and I think I'm just gonna stay at this shelter and not try to go into the brewery, and then hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow, have a little more energy, and I'll do a big day into town, and hopefully I can stay at Stanimals. If not, hopefully I can find somewhere else to stay in town. And then tomorrow or the day after, possibly zero or resupply and then get out late. There's a shelter 8 miles from the road, so could do that. But yeah, just update. I'm gonna go to bed early, probably before the sun goes down. Haven't seen a single person come by except for one guy who was day hiking and did not take enough water. So I gave him what I had filtered, because there's a stream right by here and I can just filter more, and he looked pretty in need. So he and his wife, I guess, did the big loop and didn't realize how challenging it would be in the heat. But got him water, and he only had 1.7 miles left to go, so he should be good. And other than that, only this deer, which is down there behind the sign. You probably can't see him. He's been hanging around the campsite all day, clearly not afraid of people. All right, unless something cool happens, I'm signing off for today, and I'm just gonna rest up.